This video captures a strange incident involving a man sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by several unfamiliar objects. The purpose of these objects is never explained, but many viewers believe the man was performing some kind of ritual. At one point, he places his hand into a small container filled with flowers, and then directs it toward a blue door beside him. Immediately after this action, the atmosphere changes dramatically.
شوف هذا مدام هذا مشكلة namin nuro.
As shown in the footage, a sudden and extremely loud explosion erupts from behind the blue door, powerful enough to damage it. The sound is sharp and shocking, sending chills through many viewers. In the comment section, various theories quickly emerged. Some believe the incident is connected to black magic practices being carried out in the house. Others suggest it could be the manifestation of a Banaspati, while some argue it was simply a gas cylinder explosion. So what do you think actually happened in this video? This disturbing incident was captured by a CCTV camera installed inside an abandoned house. The camera was deliberately placed there to monitor the condition of the building, which has been unoccupied for a long time. However, when the footage was reviewed, a moment appeared that immediately caused discomfort. In the video, something seems to be slowly peeking out from the doorway of the house. Take a closer look at the recording.
Ini maksudnya golongan di situ apa ya? Kenapa harus ada golongan apa benang apa ini namanya?
Oh,
benang layangan.
Nah, di sini juga pernah nengok. Nih. Nah, ini tuh Bang Bay.
Anjing, Dul.
Bang Bay. Ih, gerak Bang Bay. Anjing. Guys, lihat.
Cek sana dulu.
Mau cek sekarang?
Cek dulu.
Cek. Oke, kita cek.
Kita ke sana. Bentar. Aduh, kita ke sana. Anjing, kita cek.
Butuh senter atau?
Center nyalain itu flash.
Flash HP-nya.
Flash HP. Bentar.
As seen in the footage, what appears to be a head slowly emerges from behind the door. The appearance is deeply unsettling, especially the eyes, which look unnatural and stare directly into the CCTV camera. After a few moments, the figure slowly retreats and disappears back into the house. Considering that the building has long been abandoned and uninhabited, this sighting strengthens the belief that what was captured is not human, but something that remains difficult to explain. This strange and unsettling video was shared by the person behind the TikTok account Real Dark Clips, who claims that his life has never been the same since that night. While hiking at night with a group of friends, his attention was suddenly drawn to something deep within the trees. A sense of unease immediately set in, as whatever he was seeing did not feel like it belonged there. Driven by curiosity, he pointed his flashlight and camera toward the darkness, trying to identify what was hidden within it. Almost instantly, he realized that looking closer might have been a serious mistake.
What is that? What the is that? I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Wait, I lost it. There it is. You see that shit right in the middle of the camera? What the is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
As shown in the footage, when the focus is directed toward an area between pale tree trunks and a fallen log, a faint, light-colored figure can be seen, slowly swaying back and forth. Moments later, the figure begins to rise upward, and at that point, panic completely takes over. Without hesitation, he turns around and runs away from the location. But the experience did not end there. Days after the incident in the forest, he began to feel as though whatever he encountered that night had not stayed behind. One evening, he noticed something watching him from the shadows near his home, bringing the same fear rushing back. At a glance, the light resembling a pair of eyes could be dismissed as an animal, a reflection, or a distant light source. However, the timing made it deeply unsettling. Just days after the forest encounter, the figure appeared again near his home. He reviewed the original footage, adjusting the contrast and sharpening the image to better understand what he had seen. What he discovered was even more disturbing.
What is that? What the is that? I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Wait, I lost it. There it is, there it is. You see that shit right in the middle of the camera? What the is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
With the enhanced image quality, the shape of the figure became increasingly human-like. The outline of what appeared to be a head, shoulders, and upper body became clearly visible. The figure seemed to be hunched over before slowly standing upright. So what do you think he encountered that night? Was it a cryptid or something far more disturbing? Share your thoughts in the comments. This unsettling video was reportedly recorded in a forested area, although the exact location was never disclosed. Someone deliberately left a camera recording overnight in the forest, unaware that it would capture something deeply disturbing. In the footage, an unknown creature appears and remains in front of the camera for several minutes, seemingly staring directly into the lens before disappearing into the darkness. So what exactly was recorded in this video? As seen in the footage, the video has sparked intense debate online. Some viewers believe the recording is staged, while others are convinced the figure is a genuine supernatural apparition. There is no definitive explanation for what was captured, and it is precisely this uncertainty that makes the video so unsettling. In your opinion, what truly appeared before the camera that night? An illusion or an entity accidentally caught on camera? This strange experience was shared by a man who encountered something unsettling while hanging out with his friends late at night. As the hours passed, most of his friends fell asleep, leaving him awake and alone. Feeling bored, he decided to record a casual video, initially just for fun or to pass the time while waiting for another friend. Unexpectedly, his attention was drawn to something unusual near a window. Pay close attention to his story. According to his account, when he looked toward the window, he noticed something that felt deeply wrong and instantly startled him. The shock was so sudden that he immediately woke his sleeping friends. Without hesitation, they quickly prepared to leave the area as soon as possible, overwhelmed by a sudden sense of fear and unease. To this day, he cannot be certain what he actually saw near the window, but the experience was enough to convince them not to stay there any longer. In this video, a frightening incident is experienced by a man driving along a fairly quiet road at night. The footage comes from a dashboard camera installed inside his car. At first, the journey appears completely normal, until the camera unexpectedly captures something that instantly changes the atmosphere. On the left side of the road, a white figure suddenly appears. As seen in the recording, the white figure is standing completely still on the left side of the road. Its appearance looks strange and mysterious, showing no movement at all, yet it is clear enough to immediately draw attention. To this day, it remains unclear what the figure actually was, whether it was truly a ghost or simply someone who happened to be standing there at that moment. What do you think was really captured by this dashboard camera? This tense recording was captured by a CCTV camera in a basement at an unknown location. In the video, a man can be seen running in panic, his movements rushed as if he is desperately trying to escape. The basement area appears well lit and clearly visible, yet the situation still feels unnatural due to how suddenly everything unfolds. As shown in the video, the man is actually being chased by his own friend. What makes the situation feel even more disturbing is that his friend appears to be possessed, moving stiffly in a way that resembles a ghost-like posture while chasing him. Despite the bright lighting in the area, the unnatural movements make the scene deeply unsettling. Until now, it remains unclear whether this incident was a genuine case of possession or simply a prank intended to scare. This strange incident was captured in a video shared by a TikTok user showing a disturbing disturbance inside her own home. The recording was taken around 3 in the morning when a mother was trying to calm her child who would not stop crying. At the beginning of the video, everything looks normal, with nothing suspicious at all. However, without the woman realizing it, the camera captures something unsettling near the doorway of her house. As seen in the recording, at first nothing happens, and everything appears ordinary. But a few seconds later, something unexpected occurs when a mysterious figure can be seen peeking from behind the door. The woman is completely unaware of its presence as she is focused on comforting her child. The strange events continue in another recording. In a different video, they are seen sitting on a sofa in what appears to be a calm and relaxed situation. But not long after, something else happens. Pay attention to this part of the video. In the next recording, a chair can be seen moving on its own in a mysterious way. At first, the woman does not notice the movement at all until the odd behavior becomes impossible to ignore. Overcome by fear, they eventually rush to leave the room. The family claims that these incidents are caused by a ghost that frequently disturbs their home. Regardless of whether the footage is real or not, the video has successfully sent chills down the spine of many viewers. This frightening moment was accidentally captured during a live stream hosted by a woman who was broadcasting with several of her friends. At first, the atmosphere seems relaxed, with everyone singing and joking around without any suspicion. However, in the middle of the live broadcast, something unusual appears in the background. A brief moment that instantly gives both viewers and people on location an uneasy feeling.
Ada yang lewat, weh. Ada yang lewat. Sumpah. Iya kan? Iya kan? Coba tutup. Apa? Tutup jendela, tutup jendela. Aku merinding, aku merinding. Ada yang lewat, abang putih. Aku merinding, weh. Sumpah ada yang lewat. Besar, weh. Bisa lah.
As shown in the footage, a mysterious white figure can be seen floating past the window area, directly behind a man who is happily singing. The appearance happens very quickly, yet it is clear enough to be noticed by several people in the room. Those who see it immediately react with shock and fear. Noticing the sudden change in their expressions, the man who was singing stops and asks what is wrong. After being told about the apparition he missed, he becomes visibly shaken and immediately moves to check the window area himself. This chilling incident was recorded when a married couple stayed overnight at a hotel, known for its dark history. The hotel is often associated with sightings of a child ghost. At first, they only intended to spend the night like any other guests. However, the atmosphere changes when the woman attempts to communicate with a supernatural presence believed to inhabit the hotel. Not long after that, a series of strange occurrences begin to unfold, making the situation increasingly unsettling. As seen in the recording, near the end of the video, a mysterious shadowy silhouette resembling a small child appears. The shadow seems to walk out of the room and pass right by them. It is unclear whether both of them truly saw the apparition, but the man appears slightly startled, as if he sensed something passing in front of him, just moments before the recording comes to an end.